it's Jess here with Bless Jess. Thank you so much for watching. Why do I always have like one hair that I forgot to curl? Welcome to the vlog. My name is Jess. I'm a mom of 3. I vlog my life over here on our channel. I also do lots of other stuff like recipe videos and hauls and basically anything I'm doing that seems interesting, I can pull out the camera and show y'all. But I know you guys really like the vlogs. I like the vlogs, so that's what we're doing today. We're doing another vlog. Today is Tuesday as I'm filming this, and it's been a good morning so far. It's only 10 o'clock. We got up, we got the kids. I get up around 6:15, make lunches, like get everybody ready. The bus gets here around 7:40-ish. Got the kids on the bus. Me and David drank some coffee. We played our Wordle game. We are really loving Wordle. If you haven't been playing the game on Facebook, the Wordle game, it's really fun. And what I love about it is everybody does the same word every day. So me and David can both play and kind of like talk about the same word, and you only get one word. So it's not like you get sucked in and you're in there for like, you know, all day working on the game. It's just one word, then you move on to the next day. So we played that. I got a video edited, and then David left for work. Me and Mark have been playing. I worked in my planner a little bit this morning, just trying to kind of plan out some videos and making sure. So when I want to take a little bit of time off of YouTube, I try to work ahead a little bit. So David's mom and dad are coming into town this weekend, and I just want to be like free, you know, like without the worry of like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. Like just to go ahead and have the weekend's videos, go ahead and plan them out, which I do that anyway. So I have videos go up on my channel every single day. Unless something happens and I can't, but I try to every single day. And I don't like to work on the weekends, so I usually pre-schedule all of those videos. But they're coming on Thursday, so I'm just gonna try to like scooch that back a little bit and pre-film, and you guys won't even know the difference. By the time you're watching this, it'll probably all be over anyway. But it just really helps me. It's hard, like people are like, oh, how do you like do videos every day? Well, I batch them. So, you know, a lot of times, I don't know where Mark's going. A lot of times I will, like right now, I have about 4 videos I need to edit, and then I'll go ahead and put them up and schedule them all. And then they just go up on those days, and I don't have to be sitting at the computer putting them up. It's really, really nice. Also, I have certain videos that always go up on the weekends, like Saturdays are my lunch videos, and it's been so weird, you guys. Every single time I post a lunch video, somebody comments and says, oh, I'm so glad you brought these back because I've really been missing them. And I'm so confused. I do lunch videos every single Saturday, unless the only time I don't do it is during Vlogmas. Because during Vlogmas, we're posting Vlogmas stuff. So make sure you're subscribed and you hit the bell so that you don't miss the videos. So I'm guessing that's what's happening, is people just don't realize that I'm posting them. I post them every single Saturday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I don't know. It's never the same person. It's always different people that say that. But just so you'll know, I do post them every single time. And then Sundays, I do a Sunday chat. We would love to have you. Sunday chats are not my most popular video. They, you know, have low views because I know not everybody's interested in that, and that's totally fine. But they are my favorite videos to do. And it's just where we kind of talk about God and the Bible, but we do it in a very like, I try to do it in a very like real life, practical way. Like I don't feel qualified to do like some big Bible study with you guys. Like I'm not a Bible scholar. I'm just a real life mom who's learning, you know. So that's what I do on Sundays. And I know a lot of you guys watch that while you're getting ready for church, which I just love that because I watch some YouTubers when I get ready for church too. Anyway, so I've got a lot to like get ready. Today is Tuesday. They're coming on Thursday, and I want to have all my videos done by then. And this hair is gonna drive me crazy. Look at this. Okay, so when I curl my hair, I don't brush it out. Like I know that a lot of people, everybody's been asking me how I curl my hair. And if you guys want a tutorial, I'll show you. It's nothing fancy. But what I don't do is like comb through the curls, because what happens is they all fall out. My hair is very stubborn. So I leave them fairly like just how they are when they come off the curling wand. And throughout the day, like in an hour, these will be a lot more wavy. That's just how I do it. But it's not, there's nothing that's going to help these that I missed. Anyway, it is now 10:15. Me and Mark have been playing and hanging out. I went ahead and got ready, although I'm still in my pajama bottoms because I'm always in pajama bottoms if I'm at home. So in about an hour, I'm going to make him some lunch. Then he's going to go down for a nap. And when he goes down for a nap, that's my work time where I get all of my office work done. So that lasts about 2 hours. And then as soon as that's over, it's time for the kids to come home. So I'm also trying to plan out dinner tonight. I have a casserole in the freezer that really needs to be eaten. It's been in there for a few weeks. So I think I'm going to pull that out. It's my enchilada casserole that I made. I made it actually with you guys on a video. And I froze half of it because we had so much left over. So I think I'm going to go ahead and grab that out of the freezer and let that kind of defrost. And then I can just stick it in the oven for dinner. That'll be like the easiest thing ever. And it'll, you know, get used up before it gets like freezer burned. Anyway, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm working on laundry. I'm working on housework. But you guys come with me and we'll hang out today. All right, you guys. So I just filled up my Hydro jug again. I've told y'all how much I love this thing. If you fill it up to, where's the line? Right here, that's 73 ounces, which is over half of a gallon. I filled it up all the way. Plus, I've already drank a lot of water today. I've had about that much down, plus coffee, plus about 16 ounces this morning. Anyway, I try to get a lot of water in. Hold on, you guys. So let me talk to you guys about the water, because I know you don't want to just stare at the water bottle. David and I have been doing, we're both on the supplements I've talked to you guys about before, basically getting our gut healthy. That is so important. I never realized how important that is. Detoxing, getting all the bad toxins out of your gut, putting healthy bacteria back into your gut. That has been the biggest game changer for me in terms of getting motivated to work out, getting motivated to get up and get dressed and feel happiness again. Like seriously, I was in a really, really bad place around November, and I was praying for some kind of answer, and I tried this, and it's been such a game changer for me. But one of the best ways to help it along is by drinking lots and lots of water. And I feel so much better when I am doing that. I notice my face is brighter and glowier, whatever. David's also started taking these supplements just because I believe in them so much. We're paying for both of us to take it, and it's expensive, but it has been the best thing like we've done in a long time. To go along with that, we're doing intermittent fasting, and it's actually worked out so well because the supplements are expensive, but we're not eating as much like throughout the day. So it's kind of balancing out in terms of cost. We are mostly doing, and maybe I can do a whole video on this. We are not, like, we are still very new at this, probably the last month and a half or so. We've been doing about 1 meal a day, and you can read lots and lots about intermittent fasting and all the healthy benefits from it. It has been so freeing for me, honestly, just so freeing, because you don't have to worry about food. Like, you don't have to track and work like some people do, still track, but we don't really track. We just try to eat about 1 meal a day. Doing it along with the supplements has been so helpful because the supplements we take like help with cravings and blood sugar and stuff like that. So it's been the perfect combination. But like I said, in order to help it along, we've been drinking a lot of water. So all of that to say, I'm going to try to drink all of this before we eat dinner tonight. It's a lot. It's a lot. But it's really good for me to keep pushing the water. And I love this Hydro Jug. I don't even put ice in it or anything because I like water just room temperature. And to have like a goal like this, it's really helpful for me anyway, that I don't have to like refill a small bottle all the time. I pulled out my casserole right here. I wrapped it in plastic wrap, but like I think something got sat down on top of this in the freezer, so like the plastic wrap's kind of ripped off a little bit. I'm glad I pulled it out when I did, because if that had sat in the fridge or in the freezer for a lot longer, it would have gotten like freezer burnt, but there's none. It looks fine. So I'm gonna let this just sit out for just a little while, and then I'll stick it in the fridge, and then tonight it'll be like the easiest dinner ever. It's such a good casserole. It has like chicken, and rice and enchilada sauce and beans and cheese and corn. So that'll be perfect. I may pair it with like a salad, or I do have some like frozen green beans. We may do something like that. Really easy dinner. The kids aren't crazy about it, so I will probably just make like, maybe we'll do Taco Tuesday, then make some taco meat. Nate loves when I do that because I'll make him a quesadilla out of the taco meat. He's been doing so good. Like I'll put taco meat with black beans, because y'all know that's how Mark likes it. He likes taco meat mixed with black beans. It's like his favorite food. I'll do that mixture and then put it inside of the quesadilla with cheese, and Nate loves it. And he's getting the protein from the meat, the fiber from the beans, and I think that's really great. Nate has autism, and so getting him to eat healthy and protein and all the things, it's been hard, and he's been doing really good lately. He's been trying new things. I mean, you know, it's all within reason. I'm not expecting him to sit down and eat like a plate of, you know, broccoli or something, but baby steps. We do baby steps with Nate, and he's come a long way. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you guys my goal for the day. So I will be showing y'all as we go along how much this goes down. It just dripped it on me. Anyway, I'm about to make Mark, I have some leftover pizza. That's what I gave Nate in his lunchbox today, was leftover pizza. I think I'm just gonna heat that up for Mark for lunch, maybe put some yogurt with it and call it lunch for him. He's getting tired. He's in there laying on the couch. I'm gonna get him down and we'll start work, but you guys keep me accountable on the water. I'm gonna drink it. All right, you guys, I just laid Mark down and I decided to go ahead and make some homemade salsa for dinner tonight to go with the enchilada casserole. We could put the salsa on the casserole. We could also eat it with chips on the side. I just love having this salsa around, so I thought you guys might like to see how I make mine. Mine is pretty much the Pioneer Woman's. It's my favorite. So let me show you real quick. It's super simple. I've got it all crowded by my coffee bar just because there's more room to work. Got my food processor, can of crushed tomatoes, and then I use 2 cans of diced tomatoes with green chilies, an onion. Normally I use a white onion, but all I have is this yellow one, so probably about like a third of this onion is all I'll use. A lime, some garlic, a jalapeno. You don't have to put this. It has a little bit of a kick without the jalapeno, but I kind of like it a little more spicy, so I'm going to add it today. I've got some cilantro, a little bit of cumin, and salt, and then I'll also add like a pinch of sugar. It helps cut through the acidity of the tomatoes. I just grind it all up in the food processor till it gets like really smooth. So that's it, y'all. I'll show y'all when I get it all together. All right, so I've got the onion in here and about half, not even, well, right about half of the jalapeno. I took out most of the seeds. There's 1 or 2 in there. I'm going to get this started first, so I'm just going to pulse this. Then I'll add everything else. This just helps get the, like everything else is only going to take a minute to combine. But this, I just leave whole, like real big chunks. So I'm going to pulse this and then we'll add everything else. All right, this is now very full. I add a bunch of cilantro. You can even put the stems in there. About a teaspoon of sugar, sprinkle of salt, sprinkle of cumin. I never use like measuring with this. And then we're just going to blend. Guys, that is it. I go pretty like completely pulsed. You could leave it chunkier. We like it more ground up, but that is literally it. And this makes a ton. Like this thing is completely full. And I'll just keep this in the fridge. It doesn't last too long around here because we all love it. We love to put this on tacos, taco salads, chips and salsa. Put it on enchiladas is really good. I mean, salsa's good on everything, right? This is how I make mine. Okay, guys, the kids just got home from school. They got home so early today. It was almost 30 minutes early. Their bus isn't super the same time, like scheduled every day because they have a special needs bus. So a lot of times, like a couple kids will be out or somebody will be having like an extra hard day and they want to get them home early. So they kind of like adjust it. They've been getting home a lot later than they used to because they're, I guess, taking other kids home before Nate and Lucy. But today they were home so early. Thankfully I was paying attention. I was in here like doing a couple things in the kitchen and I heard the bus pull up and I was like, what? How? Ran out there and got him. Nate got one look at me and said, say welcome home. I'm like, welcome home. And he goes, say, I've been waiting for you. I'm like, I have been waiting for you. He kills me sometimes. He is so funny with his, mom, you're not being proper here. Like, say something appropriate. Do a good greeting for me. Oh, so Mark just got up from his nap. Lucy and him are playing. Those two are like best buds. He loves his big sister so much. So they're in there playing. I need to clean up from lunch boxes and stuff. Honestly, like I just feel like sitting down and reading a little bit of a book, which I may take time to do. Looking through folders. You guys, this was Lucy's test from last week. Lucy has gotten 102 on like pretty much every spelling test she's done. She does such a good job. So I'm so proud of her. And dinner's like defrosting like I told y'all, so it's gonna be a really easy night. We're just gonna have kind of a laid back afternoon. We need to do homework and stuff like that, but it won't hurt if I sit down and read a little bit, right? Let me show you guys. Where's my water bottle? I've been carrying it around. I've done really good. I've gone to the bathroom and peed like 1,500 times. I have, you guys see the line? I'm over halfway. It's like right here. Yeah, right here. So I'm a little bit over halfway. I've got 35 ounces left. So, yay. But I'll definitely get that before dinner, surely, or right by dinner. So that's good. Anyway, I'll see you guys back in a little bit. I'll show you guys our plate from when our casserole comes out of the oven. I am going to pair it with some salsa and some chips. It's going to be perfect. So we'll see y'all back then. For right now, I'm going to go read. Don't tell anybody. Okay, so it is now the end of the night. I have not vlogged. I started feeling like a little bit like cold symptoms. I feel okay now. I don't know what it was. I just felt kind of tired and my throat was kind of sore. I think I'm okay. I think all of the heat and everything has really made me feel terrible. The water's almost gone. I have just a little, like a few more sips. I'm gonna take my nighttime medicine and vitamins with that and it will be gone. We've had a really low-key night. Homework took a while with Nate. David bathed the kids. We got them to bed. I've been sitting playing random games on my phone, but now I'm going to bed. So it's been a good day. I'm hoping tomorrow maybe me and Mark can get out and go walk around a store or something because I feel like we have been cooped up for the last like 3 days. Well, just 2. We were at church on Sunday, so 2 days he's been kind of cooped up, and he doesn't mind. He loves playing in his room, and he's got lots of fun things to climb on and stuff, but I don't know. I feel a little stir crazy, so I have a lot of work to get done still. I did edit 2 videos today. I wanted to get more done. It just didn't really happen, but that's okay. I'll get it done. But right now it's bedtime. Update on our new comforter that I showed y'all one of the last vlogs we did. Got a new comforter at Home Goods. It is my favorite thing. It is like sleeping in a hotel comforter. Like, it's so pillowy, warm, yet not too warm. It's my favorite comforter I've ever had. I love it so much. It really brightened up the room. I love it. So I've actually gotten several of our comforters over the years at Home Goods. I think they have really good quality. I think they're about the same price as you're going to pay at Walmart, but the quality is so much better because, you know, at Walmart, $45 comforter would probably be like a Walmart brand, you know? And I got a nicer one for the money, and I just lucked up on it. I'm really enjoying it. So I'm going to go get in the bed and relax. Morning comes so quickly, but thank you all for hanging out with me today, keeping me accountable on my water. Dinner was really good. I'm so glad I thought to freeze a lot of that casserole the last time I made it because it made a great second dinner. And the salsa was really good. If you haven't ever made homemade salsa, you should, because it makes a huge batch. It's so cheap and it's so much better. Jarred salsa is so gross to me. Like, it's always like very vinegary, and it doesn't taste like a restaurant salsa. This totally does. So highly, highly recommend. I'm tired. I'm a little bit cold. I'm gonna go get in the bed. I love you guys. If you like the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Please subscribe if you're new, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel